Alright, so today is the day of closing ceremony. I just configured that tomorrow I have to actually be right out there at San Francisco International at 3 in the morning to get out of here. My plane leaves pretty much at like 5:30 or starts boarding at 5:30. It's unfortunately time to go home, and I really don't want to go home. I really do not. And it's not because, you know, the event, but more so of the state that I come from is full of a bunch of just drug heads and just bad people. And, well, I still got family that I have to take care of. And unfortunately, it's our time to leave San Francisco. And, well, I'm just gonna go around, do some extra footage, some extra B-roll, and, just hope things go well today at the closing ceremony. As you can see, that some of our B-roll might be interrupted. There's some early morning janitors that are doing their things, and probably some early workers, but I'll try to see what I can film. So I think what we'll do is we'll start on the party room floor before heading all the way down. So this is the party room floor. This is where people can go and get drunk and everything. And I think it was all this way. Party floor, because here's one of them. Of course, here's the Vancouver party room. Means if I can remember correctly, this is where Everfree Northwest held theirs, the people in Seattle that we visited last year with all the Netflix people. That's pretty funny as hell. So, yeah, like I said, there's janitors doing their jobs, so we're gonna have to be extremely cautious where we're filming, just in case. At least this time, during some of this extra B-roll, we actually got a chance to catching some of the artwork, because like I said, it's not officially closed until later tonight, but because I got a 3 a.m. departure, well, technically 5:30, 6 in the morning. Hey, there's some other people down there. This is probably the last time we'll be able to get some extra B-roll footage because of how early Southwest wants us to get the fuck out of here. Look, here's another handout right here. Smash Ultimate Them's Fighting Herd. So basically, you had to kick your friend's ass or somebody's ass to win a rumored golden ticket or something. So, in case a lot of you people think it's like, oh, it's a convention for little girls, technically, it's not really. It's also a convention for gamers, and we'll also pass that area along the way on our final B-roll here. And then you also got like furry designs and shit too. If I can remember correctly, right through these doors is where registration took place, both Thursday, Friday, and I think yesterday. And here's where you can get photographs and autographs with Andrea Libman and Ellie Ray Hennessy. Those were the only 2 guests of honor that were the most important that they could afford this year. The other ones were Andy Price and Jeremy Whitley. The only reason they could afford, well, 4 guests of honor was because of the massive $50,000 financial situation that struck these people. And I know it sucks, you know, you can only afford 4 guests of honor with the massive financial burden that recently took place, but you know, what can you do? It's gonna be a fight to put up with, and I certainly hope that these people somehow battle the fucking evils of the financial institutions and get back up on their feet again, because, well, this was their 10-year anniversary and nobody should have to be putting up with that shit. And right over here is the arcade center. Beyond these doors is a assortment of like games and stuff. You got everything from Virtual Boy to Nintendo Switch to Nintendo GameCube to modified Nintendo 64s to PlayStation to all kinds of stuff. Just a wide rainbow and assortment of just video game consoles. Even like early Atari consoles they have right behind these doors. And it's just a wide treasure trove of just stuff that they had hosted this year. The one thing that sucks this year is they have a arcade machine that plays Fighting is Magic, which is like a product that was under a cease and desist from Hasbro, and along the way to getting that arcade cabinet to this event, the machine had actually taken damage. The joysticks got fucked, so they could not basically use the arcade the whole time. But if you see, we were looking for somebody who was doing illegal Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. See, look, enter for your chance to win a golden ticket. These were one of the golden tickets that you can have a $5,000, I think it was a chef from outside the country, cook you a meal. And some other prizes that were involved, some really fancy shit. And but yeah, this is the arcade where a lot of things happen. You know, the Atari, the Retro Boys, the virtual consoles. They even have the Philips console from back in the day where Nintendo had partnered with Sony, or not, sorry, I can't speak. Nintendo had partnered with Philips, you know, the freaking DVD company, and basically it was a big thing back in the day where it was like The Legend of Zelda, the Wand of Gamelon, and that type of shit. This right here is where the private event took place with Andrea Libman and Ellie Ray. As you see, it says private event. Luckily this year, we got to have drinks and dinner with Andrea Libman and Ellie Ray. It actually happened in this area, and it wasn't a big misconstrued situation from what happened a few years ago. And yeah, man, imagine having drinks with the voice actor for Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy in this same exact area. This is where I went to help out those with medically fragile children, charity offices. So basically, I had brought in a whole Frito-Lay box full of items. That big box actually got listed as a silent auction because of how many items there were. But 4 copies of some comic books ended up becoming offset away from the rest of it, and a potential chance that Andy Price had signed everything to turn around and help medically fragile children. So I know the arcade lead said she wanted to raise $25,000 for some medically fragile kids. Let's see what we can raise this year. So 2 years ago, this used to be the area for the CCG, the card games, but this year they are transpiring these areas for, what is this? They're transpiring this areas for the kids and everything. You know, all the underages, the minors and everything. So they're transpired this whole area for like the younger fans of the show. I don't know what the hell this thing is. This thing looks new. It's like a hydration area for like drinking water or something. I've never been able to figure this fucking thing out. Just as a little bonus, I keep finding these damn things everywhere. Little origami, like MLP creatures. They're all over the place. They were even at the venue in Seattle last year, so I'm wondering if it's the same person. This year, they didn't really use the main area over here for much things, but they did use a lot of these. They used them for like concerts, halls, panels, you know, learn about Luna, learn about Celestia, come and rock out, come and, you know, drop some drum and bass, that type of shit. And then this right here was the info and accessibility. I believe this side was all accessibility, this side was all info, and this was basically for people that needed ribbons, so staff members can basically color code who is who and who needs accessibility from the line, you know, that type of shit. And then here's just, where do I go, what's this at, you know, how's this gonna go on? There's something going on over here. Oh, one of the people that we're supporting this year. Remember how I mentioned about party rooms? Well, this is what I was talking about. This is where people just like anybody else that's at this place can go and get some specific flavors from every single venue. These people, these are the people we went to last year when we hooked up with all the Netflix celebrities and everything. When we ended up having dinner with Jenna Warren and Anna Sani, and Tabitha St. Germain ended up making a surprise return after years when she talked about, oh, I don't know if I'm coming to any more venues. And then she randomly showed up as a mystery guest of honor last year. We had some good drinks with these people during the weekend. Pass it. Here we are. This is where all the fun things happen. And right beyond the doors is where the Lunar and Solar Hall is pretty much at. There we go. Here's one from the people in Florida. This was one of the ticketed events we went to yesterday, where you could buy tickets at this area, which we'll get to in a second. And one of the guys that was at this event yesterday, he was a fucking nutcase. He was literally talking about how he wanted to get shot in the face with a t-shirt cannon. And the executives were like, no, we can't do that. That's too much blood and a lawsuit on our hands, which reasonably so. The guy's an idiot, but at the same time, you know, if you want to get blasted with a t-shirt cannon, do that on your own free time when you don't have kids and an event that's already going through enough, you know, BS to deal with. We don't need adding the hospital bills to that list, please. This is where everybody can go and buy their convention exclusive artwork. And look, they have some old, outdated ones right here. Look, that's what we were talking about earlier last night. She wasn't here at this year's event, but imagine if she was. And then we have Nicole Oliver, Brian Shua, Devin Dalton, Vincent Tong, Jillian Barrow. Man. Alright, so this is where people go buy their normal stuff. Body pillows, plushies, artwork, glass, pins. I'm gonna go ahead and pause my background music real quick. So, this is the area that we had a little bit of trouble with a few years ago. And I don't think I've ever discussed it, and I sure hope to fuck I put it at the beginning of the video, because this is where I fucked up. So, a couple years ago, there was no signs anywhere signifying that there was no photos or videos allowed in the vendor section. And, you know, I got a little pissy about it. But then I started realizing that, hey, I'm in the wrong here and the staff members are right. So, one of the things that I recently learned about this is there is some disgusting ass people in today's society that take a photo of somebody's product behind these doors, and then they turn around and illegally sell the item for an illegal profit, sometimes without the freaking consent of their original, you know, content creator or artist, and they make money illegally off of the items. And I didn't even know that that was a thing. I didn't even know we had some disgusting ass forgery type stuff that goes on, where people are forging illegal copies of other people's artwork and then turning around and selling them as a profit. So all I gotta say is, you know, I was in the wrong and these people were right. And I didn't even know that that was a fucking thing a couple years ago. And I wanted to say, you know, even though I did some dumb shit 2 years ago, that I wanted to, you know, give some props for them pointing that out, because I didn't even know that that was a fucking thing, that people do some disgusting ass, forgery ass crap like that. And look, there's the announcement table from all the people we visited last year. Another announcement for the people in Texas that host their own event as well. You have an announcement from the people in Florida that just recently opened their own last year. This is their second year that they're running. They just barely opened a brand new My Little Pony convention in Orlando last year. Right beyond these doors yesterday night is what I like to call the clout hallway, where people could go in from 10 to 12 and buy porn. So I'm pretty sure that room smells like, you smell that?
smells like dicks, bitches,
and good times. Well, good times if you like letting out dead children. A guy here that's doing his own day spa, like the Aloe and Vera. I don't remember if that's what their names were. I think they were. And he's got his own day spa going here in this area. So, you know, you might be feeling tensed up from the event. The guy will come over here, crack your back, punch the shit out of your ass, I guess. I don't know. He probably charged you something good. I think I might have covered everything from this year's event. I think. I'm still thinking real quick. Because we've covered mostly all the good rooms, the arcade, you know, the halls. Since I don't have an idea and I don't know if I've covered everything, what I will show is they still got a listing going on over here at the Regency. So what I'm going to do is just screen this whole entire thing. I noticed they spelled Golden Gates wrong. They spelled it Golden Gate apostrophe S. It's Golden Gates, not apostrophe S, but I don't run the Regency. I'm not a millionaire with a fucking mansion in Abu Dhabi somewhere. Oh shit, you know what I'm missing? There's a room on the upper floor. Staff lounge. But see, look, they misspelled her name. How the fuck? Why would you do that? Bruh, it's not that hard. All you have to do is just remove the apostrophe and you fix the whole error. But yeah, there's one room we haven't covered yet. We gotta go all the way to the 9th floor. Alright, so we're at the very end of the closing ceremony / day 0 footage. Or not day 0 footage. Early B-roll footage, my bad. And our last stop is all the way on the very top floor. There's one room I forgot to mention, and it's only access to sponsors and staff. And it's down this way. So right here, unfortunately, is our last stop on the B-roll footage. This is the room that hosted the staff lounge and sponsor lounge, both combined into one. They offered some good food. I mean, the hospitality people at Bay Area, they know how to cook, dude. They know how to make some good shit. A quick thing, I know for sure that I said that I was done doing the B-rolls and everything, and we caught up to everything. Apparently, there's a door that's open over here, and I forgot to cover about these. Apparently, it's different this year, because they got this back here. Hydration stations that are still available. I just struck some gold while I'm over here filming. Oh yeah, this is where they added a photography room recently. Don't know how long ago. But I'm guessing this is pretty new as well. This is what I was talking about earlier at the section at the Sand Pebbles. Was this. These were at the Sand Pebbles a few years ago when we were here last time. But yeah, just in case, I decided to do a little extra B-roll with all the money that we scrounged away from all those dumb motherfuckers in my state. All the drug trafficking state police officers, the dickhead who shot up my job last year. Thanks. You're helping put money in the hands of people that can really use it. I know, sure, hard labor wages and this and that and whatnot, but you know what? In the state that I come from, where you have police officers that are trafficking drugs and child pornography and causing DWI charges, and then the dumbass last year who decided to cause an active shooting over something so simple as a seating arrangement, thanks to all the money that you're helping out with a nonprofit organization that could use it. That could use the help right now. So yeah, really appreciate all that dumb shit. Oh man. Hopefully that $3,000 that I contributed will go in the hands of some people that really need it. It would be a shame to lose another venue. BronyCon in Baltimore is gone. Las Vegas is gone. And this venue came close to closing their doors last year. If it wasn't for that $50,000 that was raised by everybody in the community. May Bay Area stand strong and fight the evils like they've been doing for almost 10 years now. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know what financial provider tried to slam them with that huge of a thing, but if it's Wells Fargo, fuck them. Fuck Wells Fargo. Trying to take away people's houses and destroying people's lives. May the staff members and everybody at Bay Area, may they fight evil and hope they win. Imagine drinking like a steaming hot coffee and then like somebody turns into Tourette's guy.
Fuck! It's hot! Fuck you, you piece of shit! Suck my cock!
So today is the day of closing ceremony. We've been in California for almost 5 days. The first time back in a couple of years. And unfortunately, it is time for us to start heading home. However, I'm not looking forward to heading home. You know... Oh, fuck me. My pussy. I spilled coffee on me. My pussy. Anyways, before I spilled coffee on me, I'm not looking forward to heading home tomorrow, man. You know, back in Seattle, I had gained access to this event's party room, you know, where it's like a 21 plus section where you have to show ID to get alcohol and shit. And Flim and Flam, one of the two, and usually I don't follow for villainy. Flim and Flam basically stated that New Mexico isn't a real state. And I agree, because New Mexico is full of absolutely degenerate, retarded ass people. You have state police officers that are trafficking methamphetamines and child pornography and causing DWIs and shooting at minivans full of kids. And then you have the situation at the Rio 24 last year where a 19-year-old kid brandished a stolen firearm and shot and killed somebody over a fucking seating arrangement. It's... You know, usually I don't agree with villains, but Flim or Flam, one of the two, they were right. It's not a real state. It's a state for clowns, dude. You know what? You also have, like, a bunch of, like, crime charges and violence and guns and drugs and child abusers, and it's the most uneducated fucking state in the U.S., apparently. From what I read, New Mexico is currently 50th in education. And the amount of stupidity that I've seen, I'd fucking believe it. But yeah, that's why I said I'm not looking forward to going home, man. And also, on a side note, so when I had left for Seattle last year, it hadn't even been a week when I got back to ABQ, and some dumb shit already happened. Let me rephrase it. Exactly 1 week after I had got back from being in Seattle for 5-6 days and having dinner with Jenna Warren and meeting all these Netflix celebrities and having a good time and seeing Tabitha St. Germain and Nicole Oliver, a co-worker's car had gotten stolen at the job site. Not even a week back from meeting all these Hasbro and Netflix and My Little Pony voice actors. And some dumbass decided to pull the limits right back on the first week when I got back in state. So yeah, Flim and Flam, or Flim or Flam, whoever it is, you know, like I said, I don't follow much for villainy, but that's probably the only time that they were correct that New Mexico isn't a real state. That state is for fucking clowns and retards. Dude, there's this guy that keeps leaving his bag everywhere. You know what would be fucking funny is if I just pull a Carl Johnson. Just be like, walk over there and be like, I'm not gonna do it, like, intentionally, but I'm just gonna be like, just like, go and grab his shit and just be like, looks like you have to buy another one, sucker. Thank you, man. That's going to my collection fund. Carl Johnson, remember that. Oh, man, I can already feel it. Post-con depression, man. This weekend, we got to meet with Andrea Libman. But the thing is, not this state, not California, but the state I'm from, has some of the most deranged, disgusting, uneducated ass people that I've ever seen. And after the closing ceremony here in California, I really don't want to go home. I really don't. Because the people in my state are fucking stupid. And this weekend, you know, Ardent here and the sponsor lead and Ellie Ray, they're all talking about, you know, you're important and you matter and, you know, you're important to this fan base and you're important to this community and we appreciate everything you've done. Dude, yesterday when I was getting some artwork signed by Ellie Ray, I fucking broke down in front of her on accident. Like, she's such a sweet old lady talking about how you're important to this community and, you know, everybody appreciates everything you've done for this venue in California. And I fucking broke down in tears. Like, I literally cried in front of her on accident. You know what would have been much more crazier this year? Is if somehow Nicole Oliver would have showed up. And I would have been sitting at the same fucking table with her, making up for the mistake that I missed out on in Seattle last year when she was a one-day appearance that I should have took the opportunity, but I didn't know you could talk to these celebrities. That would have put this event at the top of the fucking list. But I will put it second in the list because EFNW 2023 was still off the fucking chain. And even though, you know, it was like a whole Netflix celebrity meetup of like 6 of the lead voice actors, including Athena Karkanis, it was fucking intense, dude. All the, like, that guy right there, he's one of the sponsor assistants. He was all checking up on me this morning. He's like, hey, just checking up to see how you're doing and everything, and it was really emotional. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced this type of post-con depression coming from Bay Area, and it's starting to make me cry, man, because literally 2 years ago, we were at this venue, and I was pissed off. I was literally pissed off. I wasn't having a good time. I wanted to go home. I come back a few years later, and everybody treated me like I'm a part of this fucking community, a part of this venue, and oh my god, man. Post-con depression is gonna suck a fat dick. I can just feel it. I'm already starting to cry a little bit. Because I come back 2 years later and a Netflix experience and everybody's all talking about, oh, you're important to this community, you're important to this fan base, and we love you and we love everything you're doing. And oh my god, man. Yep. Here definitely comes the post-con depression. And yes, I am thinking about coming back again next year. This year, everything went better and smoothly and anticipated as planned. It was way better than what we dealt with a few years ago. Like I said, the only exception that would have made it better is if Nicole Oliver would have showed up. This event would have immediately jumped to the top of the list, knowing that I'm sitting there at the same dinner table with a retiree, having fucking dinner and shit with her. And, well, at least Andrea Libman and Ellie Ray showed up, and at least I finally got one of these fuckers after all the work that I've done, and it's honestly amazing. I heard to grab some of those. I don't want to grab any stickers that are going to give me lick my ass into a hospital. So the sun is fading fast pretty soon in California. We have 4 more hours until the closing ceremony of the 10-year anniversary. And, well, I couldn't have really asked for much this year, man. You know, the one thing I could have asked for is, like, maybe 1 or 2 things is I just wish that this place wasn't, you know, under a financial situation and dealing with a bunch of bullshit to prevent them from moving forward. And the other thing is, if only Nicole Oliver was here. But you know what? Eventually we'll run into Princess Celestia again. Eventually. Because even though she's been quote-unquote retired from Discovery Family, we ran into her in Seattle last year, and apparently she's one of those people that likes to engage in, like, you know, congregated situations. Not congregated, but, like, you know, she likes to travel and she likes to have drinks and have fun with people. Even if she is retired from the freaking Hasbro show, she's not letting that stop her from going places. And it sucks that she wasn't here this year, but you know what? Maybe we'll run into an old friend again. And yeah, dude, BabsCon this year was off the fucking chain, dude. And I know I'm touching this thing, but believe me, this little thing is one of the 10 plushes that were handed out this year, and I was one of those 10 people walking around with a silver boy, like a literal expensive $3,000 fucking metal plate that includes one of these. And I didn't just do it because I wanted to. I did it because I wanted to help this event out financially. Nobody should have to deal with a financial situation on their 10-year anniversary. And you know what? If it beats taking a lot of that money away from some drug trafficking police officers and a stupid ass kid last year who caused an active shooting, and putting it in the hands of a non-profit organization that needs the help and raising money for their charity, well, I wish these guys the best of luck with that funding. And hopefully we'll see these guys again next year before we head off to Seattle. You should like fucking
fast the shit goes.
You should like Need for Speed Underground 2 this fucking bitch. Like, dude, this car was like in Underground 2.
Dude, he was teaching me how to drive shift. I'm gonna watch his shift stick. Because I remember the patterns now. He showed me like all the gears and positions and stuff, so.
I can't drive stick and I can't even jack my dick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He was teaching me the formations and stuff. The only thing I need to learn now is the clutch.
Please don't run him over. This is not Grand Theft Auto 5.
Look, he's all looking back. He's like, oh shit.
What the fuck?
We want to build a much better people, and we must do it now.
Don't get Kevin involved. He might fucking start yelling it. Just like he spams the N-word like a fucking Call of Duty match.
Insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop. Insiders fighting for insiders. More insiders fighting for insiders.
Now fuck that, dude. You'd be probably rocking out the oppressor if we were stuck on this fucking bridge.
Just fly over these niggas and fucking blow them up. Jesus Christ. Oh, look. Old Mustang buddy.
You like your spider webs on your Audi TT just like you like your women?
Shut the fuck up, Herbie. What's up with
You got some fucking vagina spiders somewhere? Oh, fuck.
actually live there?
Bruh.
That's crazy.
Presidio, San Francisco, man. This is where that fucking Ghost Hunters episode used to be on Sci-Fi Channel.
Phil parked was next to the statue. Yeah, up there. You know what I'm talking about?
The beaner ran the stop sign in a cop car. Excuse me, Border Patrol. Oh, sorry, Bridge Patrol. I can't tell if they both start with a B, just like your bitch. Man, we actually walking this shit now. Oh, penis ass. Oh shit, that's an old ass Wagoner. Holy shit. That was a fucking Jeep Grand Wagoner, man. They need to bring that back to Forza Motorsport, Horizon, whatever. The fucking Grand Wagoner. Oh yeah. That's like some Ghost Hunter shit when they used to be on the Sci-Fi Channel. I remember that was like season 2, season 3.
And stuff.
Oh shit.
I want to get my brother that.
Oh fuck, there's an Al Capone book on him? Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Bruh. No fucking way.
Freaking.
We're back at it again before we head out of California. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is definitely a much better angle. He took us all the way, I think, over there.
We're all the way over there.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it definitely could pick up this time. That's definitely Alcatraz Island all the way up there.
Yeah.
I don't have to zoom in that far this time like last time.
Dude,
Yeah, no shit.
Check out this AI picture for Alcatraz, dude.
What? Let's see what you got. What you working with? Oh shit. That's fucking nuts. Bro.
Fucking White House.
No fucking way.
Snap it at a better angle.
You're hacking, you're cheating. No, I'm just kidding.
Look at that shit. AI enhanced.
Oh my fucking god. That's fucking crazy. Pro Skater 4 telescope looking ass.
Oh, it's such close.
Bro, you see that building down there?
Yeah.
Fucking Jizzy. San Andreas.
I told you all you do was follow the damn train, CJ. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese. CJ. Oh, my dog!
Let's go, fucker.
You fuck with my number 9, CJ. CJ, my dog. Oh.
Oh shit. Man, they named a street in San Francisco Octavia Melody. Are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of the way, you bitch.
Sneak into the bed of breakfast at London and eat for free. I was like when I was younger, though. A lot of shit's different now, but. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel, you fucking sexy looking people.
Fuck you.
Produced by unknown DJ Horde.
Yeah, this DJ over here, he's a musician. He likes Shut the
he was fucking blasting music on his little chair.
he likes touching tootsies with Fluttershy.
Right onto South Van Ness Avenue.
No. Dude, it's got a Suzuki motorcycle. I don't see those normally. AKA.
He's like, yeah, I like touching tootsies with my wife, faggot. Can you stop touching my hair, Nick?
Best feeling in the world, man.
What, being here and fucking?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. He's a drughead.
Excuse me, kid. You got some money for some crack?
Literally, I don't even know.
Oh, this is fucking ghetto shit.
Yeah, definitely get it.
This is like fucking Compton right now.
It's just like Philly, like the streets of Philadelphia right here. Got people walking around off fucking horse trank and shit. Fucking ketamine.
Probably digging a syringe out of the trash somewhere. Give me back to the fucking safer part of town. Give me back to the fucking My Little Pony convention in like Safeville, bro.
Look at that black hole art. Oh shit.
I don't like this whole app coming up to your driver's side door.
Then use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto the US 101 South ramp.
Like a spinning thing in the
Oh, we're going back on the interstate again?
Continue on to US 101 South, Central Freeway.
We're going back on the interstate in the middle of Drugville. Nice.
Shut the fuck up. Yep. Oakland. One of my friends lives in Oceanside.
What are we gonna go see Ice Cube next? Yo, welcome to the West Coast, motherfucker! Yeah, there's a Best Buy out here where all these fucking druggies and shit are.
Use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto US 101 South, signs for San Jose.
We're going to San Jose now? What the fuck is this
San
shit?
Jose has a lot of good fucking Mexican food and Spanish food, dude. Fuck up.
You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Well, there goes another year.
What was a good year?
It was a good year.
Yeah.
Just wish there was a little bit more on the table, but it was a good year.
Ceremonies, but I want to thank the inimitable, the wonderful, the talented Andrea Libman.
Yeah!
Come on, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. All right, I'll tell her she got 3 standing ovations. All right. Next up, the crazy talented, no, they're all crazy talented, am I right?
Yeah.
Artist supreme, man of pencils and grayscale shading and colors and amazing things. He has made so many beautiful ponies. He is Andy Price.
Yeah! He's already getting drunk during the closing ceremony.
All right, everybody, take it. A man can throw, too. Is there no end to his talent? Look at the air on that.
Wow. Some of these are coupons for next year.
All right. Oh, that one's a throwing star.
Watch your eyes, people. Last one.
Art Ninja.
Yay!
Thank you guys so much. We do this because of you.
Thank you so very, very much. Well, I can't believe that this community has come out of a little show about these pastel marshmallow shaped colored ponies. You are some of the most creative people I've ever met in my life. That's one of the wonderful things about the community is everybody has some kind of creativity and it helps feed mine. I love doing what I do for you guys. Thank you so very, very much.
Next up, he wrote season 10, or at least a lot of it. He's written many of the pony comics that you know and love. He is talented, he's amazing. He wrote The School for Extraterrestrial Girls. He is Jeremy Whitney.
Yes!
Jeremy! Give it up!
Thank you all so much. I love this show. Every time I'm here, it's the most awesome time. You guys make everybody feel super welcome, super excited. I'm always like so happy to be here. It's such a weird thing that 12 years ago I was like a stay-at-home dad and I started watching a cartoon with my daughter that was I had seen way too many episodes of Dora the Explorer. I know that song with that stupid math, and I hate it so much. And flipping through the things that were available, I found
I'm the map.
that happened to have character development, and different things happened in every episode. And I was like, this is actually good. You should watch this more. And somehow that led to me doing this for 10 years. So, thank you so much for being part of that and making that possible. And hopefully I'll see you again out there.
Everybody, buy Princess. Okay, that book is amazing. Last but never least, because she is a force of nature, voice actress extraordinaire, too fabulous to be contained, Ellie Ray Hennessy.
Uh-oh. She's gonna be throwing glitter somewhere. Oh, there she is.
There she is. What you got behind your back?
Oh, shit.
And she's assaulting the crowd with silly string. Everybody assaulting the crowd with silly string.
Oh, she's coming back for more. Brace yourselves.
Good hit directly on her head. Order for that. Congratulations.
for a miraculous my heart, sugar. That was a cloud bomb of sugar. Just like each and every one of you. I adore you so much. Keep the magic.
Big Bang!
The magic.
Big Bang!
Alive, and I will see you again. Know that I am hugging you in my dreams every single moment because you make life worthwhile. Every brony, every pony, friendship is magic.
Big Bang! Big Bang!
Alright, anyway, it looks like she walked through the spider web down at the Eagle, the most fabulous bar downtown. So, the current administration has empowered me to annoy you for a minute or two to say a few words on the occasion of the 10th anniversary of BoutsCon.
Yes! Yes!
When I started this little con, so little, if you had told me that it would last this long, I would have laughed in your face. And you all came here. And you all brought friendship and love and magic.
Big Bang! Big Bang!
And Bing Bong. And for so many years, you have all sustained me. And I hope that we have sustained you and touched your heart and given you joy, because you have done the same for all of us, and for me specifically. Thank you all so, so much for 10 beautiful years.
Yeah! Do it! Drop the mic!
We love you, boss.
Here's the BoutsCon 2024!
Yeah!
10 more years!
10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! 10 more years! Ah, yeah! Oh, damn.
Okay.
Uh-oh. No!
That sound means only one thing.
Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. I've got the final message for you. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. What do you get when you put on a con?
Great memories that you can look upon.
What are you getting so sad?
Look at the time we've had.
I really like the look of it. Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee. If you have friends, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa, loompa, doompa-dee-doo. All right, thank you all for indulging me there. I'm Ike, your events director, and I've had a great con. It was a huge success. Did everyone have fun?
Yes!
It's been a wild weekend, but I think everything went off successfully, and I just want to take a short moment to thank all the people who helped me make it possible, starting off with our community guests. If you're a community guest, could you please stand up and make yourself known? Can we give a round of applause for all these people? I love to put on parties, but I can't do it without them. Thank you so much. We had a wonderful lineup. And panelists, if you did a panel or put on an event, please stand up as well. Everyone has contributed to this con. So many people, so many people. And I also want to thank all of my sub-departments.
our arcade is the best. Did you see all the stuff in there? Our cosplay repair, amazing. I had heard so many good things. The cosplay contest was wonderful, a huge success. Tabletop, CCG, and especially theatrics. Huge round of applause. All of the best. I'm someone who likes to put on a wig and grease screen and mix drinks, so I can be hard to get a hold of, but I couldn't have done it without you, and thank you all so much. You made this time amazing. One final round of applause, once again. All right, and next, I'd like to thank my other department and welcome Bolt and Pink onto the stage for the musicians in concert.
Yay!
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Bolt the Surfer Pony. I'm this year's concert lead. Bonita. And yes, for speaking of my amazing co-lead, quickly, would like to welcome all of our musicians back onto the stage. And while they're coming out, I want to thank everyone who made our Ponytown starter possible. Thank you to our build team, Cloudburst, Emily Pye, Justin Path, Raina, Vinehart, Yuffie, Fairy Elise, Donnie the Pony, I Am Lyra, Izzer, Trish, Gio, Misty Shadows, and Delphinx. And then also Rainbow Company and Industrialists for their help on the development side. The Ponytown server will stay open in its current state for 30 minutes after closing ceremonies. If you want to explore all the hard work that went into it, they recreated our atrium, they recreated several landmarks in San Francisco. It's really awesome. Go check it out, event.pony.town. The server will close at 1 o'clock tonight. Now, as far as the concert site goes, I want to thank again our AV team for all the hard work they put into this weekend. It's alright. Song Daisy, the lady this weekend was on point. Yay! I also want to thank, of course, all of our musicians for without whom we wouldn't have a concert. Actually, I would say without whom our concert would be an iPod connected to some speakers, which is fun. Who all of you attended the concert this year? Yeah! That's awesome! Thank you all for attending the concert this year, whether you were here in main events or watching live on Ponytown. Thank you to my amazing co-lead, Pinkaboo, who has been this year and has made my first year as a concert lead that much smoother. She was fantastic to work with, and she wanted to mention a few words.
Yeah, you too could be a musician. We're going to put up that application probably around 4 months before next BabsCon, so give us your applications, come and join us, and the most important thing is come to the Bucking concert.
Yeah!
Finally, thank you to BabsCon for taking this chance and having me as their concert lead. It's a role I'm very passionate about, and this is my first time doing it for a convention of this size. So it really means a lot to me that they gave me that honor. On behalf of myself, our AV team, our musicians, let's hear it one more time for our musicians. Thank you so much, BabsCon. We hope to see you next year.
Yeah!
And now, as our musicians are exiting the stage, I'm going to pass it off to Dusty Cat, who's going to talk about charity.
Yeah, Dusty!
What, 4 hours?
4 hours. We actually, I just wanted to say, we actually we didn't end the charity auction on time. We ended early.
15 minutes early.
15 minutes early. That has never happened. But yes.
Hey, are you saying that I'm a premature donator? Yeah, that was a donator. Yeah.
But yes, thanks to all of you, whether you were at Crowd Control, Mario Party, in the arcade, or you came to the Four Shock Nail Salon, or you were here at the live auction, you all have raised over $25,000.
Yeah!
We are all very humbled by your generosity.
Yes.
It was an honor working with both charities. SF LGBT Center is a wonderful charity that provides so much to the community up here in the Bay Area. And to be personal, Angela's House is a really important nonprofit to me. I've been a partner with them for a few years now, ever since 2020. I started raising money for them on stream as a way to honor my father on the anniversary of his passing, and I found Angela's House in our hometown, and it felt like he guided me to that. And thanks to you all those kids are going to have the best care possible. So thank you all so much.
Yes!
And one more thing.
One more thing?
Yes.
Another one more thing.
I want this person to get the biggest standing ovation because she took on so many things this weekend for you. Charity auctions, running around, taking care of a bunch of stuff that you never knew about to make this con happen. I want a standing ovation for this woman.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
I came to BabsCon in 2015 as my first pony convention. It's where I met some of my best friends that I still have. It was the first time I was in California. It was the pony fandom that got me out of the abusive household I was in.
Oh.
And I'm so proud that I've been part of staff of BabsCon for so many years, and I'm so proud that I get to be with you all on this 10-year anniversary. Thank you all so much.
So for that matter, I will announce that BabsCon 2025 will be the final year of BabsCon.
What?
We have decided that we want to send off BabsCon in the proper way with one final party. We want to party harder than we've ever partied before. We want to party until we can't even party anymore.
Yeah!
One more year! One more year! One more year!
One more year!
One more year!
One more year! One more year!
10 more years.
Oh, we wish.
So with that being said, I want to invite each and every single one of you back here next year in 2025 to celebrate our final BabsCon. You bring every...
Well, yeah, man, that's bullshit. The final BabsCon, dude. Oh my god.
Next year. Enjoy it. That's about it.
That's fucked. Man, this is gonna be really, really, really fucking emotional. First thing is I think we beat the amount of footage that we took in Seattle last year. Second thing is, Bay Area just confirmed that next year is their final My Little Pony convention in California. Their final ever, like BronyCon 2019 in Baltimore fucking final. And, oh my god, dudes. It's gonna keep a lot of people awake up at night. At least luckily for me, I got a fucking like early flight to catch, like a 5-6 a.m. flight. So luckily I'm not too, you know, upset about it. Oh, look at this, there's extra con books. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a couple more with me. I'm probably gonna need some tissue, so I might as well. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as terrible waste or wasting anything. Oh my god, whose artwork is that? I was not expecting a giant dude's ass with whatever the fuck is going on over here. Do they have any Nicole? Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker.
You motherfucker!
Well, fuck it. You know what? Transportation security can suck my ass. I'm gonna have plenty of stuff to take home, and knowing them, they're probably gonna make some excuses like,
oh, there's a zipper that's on the fucking suitcase that doesn't work.
That's pretty funny how my suitcase has no zippers, and yet you talk about how you couldn't gain access to my suitcase. Are you guys really that underpaid from the government that you have to be a bunch of lying dumbasses to fucking waste my fucking time? Because I'll tell you what, you guys are retarded for thinking that a suitcase that has no zippers, or sorry, no locks, calling it that you couldn't get into the suitcase, so I had to take my lazy ass over to the fucking Southwest Department to pick it up. You guys really are a waste of fucking time. Anyways, today was the closing ceremony of the 10-year anniversary of Bay Area Spectacular, and I have some very, very fucked up news. Nothing bad happened to me. It's more so about the event. You guys are probably not going to believe me when I say this, but during the closing ceremony tonight, the chairman stated that Bay Area Spectacular, Bay Area Brony Spectacular, is going through their very last My Little Pony convention next year. And I'm being dead ass serious when I say this. They literally stated that next April 18th to April 20th at this same location, the Hyatt Regency SFO, they are putting an end to their My Little Pony convention in California. They literally dead ass just said this on March 31st of 2024. They dead ass stated that they're putting one more My Little Pony convention next year, and they are closing their doors for good. And it's really jacked up. It's really emotional. You can see like a lot of the attendees still hanging around doing things, but the event itself is officially over. And the chairman basically stated that next year is the grand finale of another venue in California. There is no more after next year. And you guys will probably see it in the news sometime. Actually, they're busy packing up everything, but you guys will probably see it in the news when they announce it sometime in the coming months that next year it's the grand finale. They're not doing any more after next year. All the other venues I'm pretty sure are still ongoing, including the one in Seattle and Texas. But the one in California basically stated that they're shutting their doors next year, and it's very emotional for a lot of these people that especially live closer to the Bay Area, that enjoy coming here every single year, that have to see one of their favorite venues unfortunately close their doors. And a couple years ago, they had dealt with a $50,000 financial situation, which, by the way, I tried my best to help out. You know, I contributed $3,000 this year to help them out. And they just can't get more people through the door. And, well, that plus the financial situation, plus the, you know, lack of attendees, they just basically said, shut her down. So we will be here for the final event in California next year. But I just wanted to give the heads up that Bay Area Brony Spectacular, BabsCon, just basically stated that next year is the final ever My Little Pony convention in this area, in this part of California. And it's really emotional for a lot of people. Well, right now it is 12 o'clock in the morning, April 1st. Unfortunately, this is the day that we leave California. The event is over, and we had received some very emotional, fucked up news Just to think that we tried to help them out with their financial situation this year on top of everybody else. And Bay Area had basically stated that, you know, next year it's a wrap. We can't handle it anymore. You know, we're losing money. There's not enough attendees. We can only afford 4 guests of honor. We're dealing with financial situations. But you know what? It's a very fucking emotional goodbye if next year is the final year. I mean, they've been going almost 11 years. 11 fucking years. And I'm just speechless, man. I spoke to a couple of the staff members earlier. The guy who's the lead operative for con operatives, he told me he's been crying all day because of this. He could not believe that he put his heart and soul into this event. And just to hear the words, "We're closing our doors next year," broke him to fucking pieces, dude. And you gotta remember, he's an army vet, dude. This guy fucking fought for the country, came back, became a part of the My Little Pony fan base, and he was distraught with the unfortunate, just, oh my God, I can't even fucking talk about this, man. We came to this event in 2022, skipped out on 2023 to go to Seattle, came back this year, contributed $10,000 on their 10-year, sorry, not $10,000, $3,000 on their 10-year anniversary. We ended up on the top of the list. We did everything fucking possible to help this event, and it just wasn't enough. And I'm not gonna lie, that $3,000 was probably a lot of money, which I was hoping would help out the venue a lot. But just to hear the worst fucking news that anybody could ever imagine. The My Little Pony convention in California shutting their doors next year. That is some bullshit. And I'm sorry, I'm not aiming it towards the staff, but can you imagine how many people have to travel to Seattle or Texas or Florida or, God forbid, Ohio to go to the next event? Or even Canada, or even Mexico. The one in Baltimore has been closed for almost 5 years now. Las Vegas has been closed, I think, for almost 12, 13 years. And these people just announced today that they're closing their doors next year. Just because not enough, you know, attendees or financial resources. And so this is where the con ops used to be earlier. And as you can see, there's nobody around. I mean, they still got this event thing from earlier about the Smash Bros, but I really just need to take a seat, dude. Just holy shit, dude. I don't think any of us was ready to hear the words, "We're closing the event next year." None of us were fucking ready for that. And I really want to, you know, just come by one more time as like the most expensive sponsor package that there is and just say my final goodbyes. Here we go, man. The long road of hell. Home of the drugs and the retards. Think we'll be able to fit, Tommy.
Let's go, Mr. YouTube.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Well, if next year's the last year, we'll be here. Here goes the long road of hell. Man, all the stuff that I did this year to try to get this event back up on its feet, just to figure that next year's the final year for these people.
Riding on the bus is big sad. Post-con blues.
Yep. Early as fuck in the morning too. It's like 2, 3 in the morning right now on the way to San Francisco International Airport, and we got all the homies on board. What's up?
just in case, because TSA likes to fuck around with things and make false claims about locks on luggage. That's right. They can kiss my ass, because they ain't fucking getting this. Business suit people, right as soon as we leave. So So they're talking about the final BronyCon back in Baltimore, and I guess he said, like the hotel block got turned into apartments or some shit, like on West Pratt Street or something in Baltimore or something. I don't know, but for whatever reason, when you Google Map or use Facebook to like location Baltimore Convention Center, like it barely even shows up like half the fucking time. Well, my flight from here to Phoenix is leaving in 35 minutes. And I just broke down at the airport a little bit, San Francisco International, because I'm still here. Next year is the final event in the Bay Area, and I can already feel that there's gonna be a lot of fucking tears, dude. I mean, I can straight up just feel it. And the sad part is, we have 381 days until day 0 and until we're back here again for the next event, the final event in California. Time to go home to all the crooked cops and drug abusers and child abusers and uneducated people, man. We have 380 days until the final event in California. This is gonna be one emotional fucking flight. You know what I like to call a glass of ice water during post-con depression? I like to call it tear juice, because literally, man, I freaking pulled my heart out, did a lot of things, pulled a lot of strings, contributed a lot of money. I contributed over $3,000 to help out the people in the Bay Area after the financial situation. And during their 10-year anniversary, they mentioned that next year is their final year. They're closing the event down and everything. And I'm not gonna say that $3,000 was a waste, but I wish those people the best of luck in life. And you know what? I feel like I need some sad music right now. I need some sad music. Oh, I thought that we had a street race. That would have been hilarious. Can you imagine being an idiot pilot and street racing a plane against a plane? I swear to God, dude, if I'm here another couple more hours waiting on baggage that should have came in like 5-6 hours ago, I'm gonna fucking rip somebody's fucking neck off and I'm gonna shit down their neck, dude. I'm like literally gonna go full metal jacket. I've had enough. This was what I was talking about coming back to this fucking retarded state, is waiting almost 6 hours for one fucking bag. Like, I'm literally dead ass about ready to rip somebody's fucking head off. Like, I've had enough. Unbelievable. 6 hours for one suitcase to be rerouted. You know what? I'm gonna say some foul words, and if anybody doesn't like what I gotta say, fuck you. Fuck all you bitches! You're all a bunch of child molesters anyways.